welcome to the Dark Cult. As our way of saying thank you to those of you supporting us on Patreon, here's a special review available only to Dark Cultists.
From the dark corners of your soul.
So of course, we're reviewing... Yes, there's a film called Dark Corners, but is it bad?
Because it looks frickin' terrible.
Thora Birch plays Susan, who lives with her husband in what appears to be a hotel room.
Seeing as we're up early.
And is suffering from horrifying nightmares.
My terrible hair.
About a sort of goth version of herself called Karen, who wakes in a filthy room with mysterious injuries. She works for a Boris Karloff lookalike, stitching up Tommy Lee Jones's mouth.
And what time of day do you call this, Miss Clark?
And has dreams about a woman called Susan.
She's just a dream.
Their common point is serial killer the Night Stalker.
I found you.
Susan's dreams are brought on by stress at her inability to conceive, and she gets help from hypnotherapist Dr. Woodley.
Oh, well, that's encouraging.
Who for some reason I don't trust.
How did you know about the creature?
Well, I'm pretty obviously the bad guy.
Is it obvious?
The dreams are loaded with symbolism, a choked up key. The number on which mysteriously echoes the bedside clock. Portentous children. A blind policeman. If all the facets of your psyche would like to come in and try and find a space. At a dual funeral, there are so many symbolic characters vying for a spot, there must be a queue forming at the graveside.
From a sudden, the bright, and go with him into life.
Sorry I'm late, I was at the other one.
This is hilarious. Hilarious!
All pieces in the puzzle, points on the graph, stitches in a finely woven tapestry, meaning nothing on their own, but coming together, I'm sure, to answer such questions as, who is the guy filing his teeth? What's the deal with the people on the bus? And why doesn't Karen just clean her bathroom? There are some genuinely unsettling moments here. But it's hard to care about them when you're constantly trying to figure out what's going on.
I don't know what that means.
And when the twist ending arrives...
From the dark corners of your soul and served up to you in this endless loop of torture.
What?
But I think that's what hell is. It's having your sins pulled out from the dark corners of your soul and served up to you in this endless loop of torture.
Okay, she said it earlier, but still. What?
You still don't get it, do you?
I actually don't know. Dr. Woodley is the Night Stalker, no surprise there. And he has been killing his clients, including Susan's friend from work.
Hello? Yes, I think my friend is being attacked. Her address is... Please hold. Shit!
Wait, you couldn't hold for 2 seconds? But you do have time to get dressed, go downstairs, drive over to her place, and then jog casually up to the door before going in to see if she's all right. Turns out she's not. And you may be thinking that Susan is destined to discover who the Night Stalker is, but instead, he kills her too. He is then himself killed by her husband. His personalised hell is to become Karen. Where does that leave the scenes with Susan? If they're flashbacks, then how could she be dreaming about him in hell before he's gone there?
Honey, I don't think you could keep up.
If they're part of Woodley's hell, then why is he reliving everyday moments with her husband?
Honey, do you think maybe you can go and pick it up?
Honey, I'm just in the middle.
In the middle of what? There's nothing on that screen but icons. There's no way he didn't just minimise a porn film.
Go back to bed.
Awkward, but how is that hell? And if he's fated to relive his own sins, then why is he Karen and not Susan? Karen never even existed.
Why is this happening?
The only reason is to make the film more confusing. In a good twist film, you don't see the twist coming, and when it does come, you look back through the film and wonder how you ever missed it.
Were you sleeping?
In Dark Corners, you don't see the twist coming, but when you look back through the film, you still can't see it coming.
What the hell does that mean?
Every scene, every moment, every image is given a weight, so it feels like the director is saying, don't miss this is important.
My twin brother was a somnambulist.
A what?
And none of it means anything.
What the hell is going on?
This is a film wholly based around mystery, and the solution doesn't pay off.
That's disgusting, and I don't care.
My best theory is that this was made by someone who watched every series of Lost and was the one person on the planet who got to that ending and thought, well, that was great, and fully justifies the last 6 years of my life. I must write something equally satisfying.
About complete bullshit, you mean?
I really hope there's not any brand name confusion between us and this.
And you wonder why I fell asleep.
Thank you once again for supporting us on Patreon. Do not speak of what you have witnessed here. Just enjoy the bounty.
Just like a carrot.